Greetings and salutations, Salem here. I'm back. I have finally returned after about a month, give or take. Sorry, I just wasn't in the mood to animate, and this video was taking forever because writing a script is hard. This is what I'm gonna probably make into a series, if I can help myself, and actually continue making it, where I just work on a what if and make a tiny AU idea for it and some character designs. This is a very common one, and I did a poll that tied, so I'm gonna do Evil FirePaw next. But the one that won was, what if Bluestar kept her kits? So, now into the AU. Okay, so, basically, you already know the premise, it's in the title. This is basically what if Bluestar didn't give her kits up to Okart and kept them. So, here's the list of very obvious changes, and I'll go into, the nitty-gritty. So, Mosket survives, the Claw gets exiled, and Bluestar still becomes leader, even though she had her kits. Okay, here's now the nitty-gritty part. So, what happens is Bluestar, instead of just giving up her kits, like her original plan, goes to Sunstar, and because Thistleclaw's actually been, an incredibly bad person, and not just, Bluestar being I sense badness. So, yeah. Sunstar's like, okay, fine, I won't make him deputy, and also I'll keep an eye on him so he doesn't do anything, and then they concoct a plan so that he makes his deputy a very, about to retire cat so that Bluestar's kids can become apprenticed and then he can give her deputyship. And they both, all handshake on that. And Thistleclaw doesn't find that out, but he's still upset and is like, "Grr, Bluestar had something to do with this." Angry stuff, And what happens is he's like, "Hey, Misty Kid," blinks innocently, "want to come to the forest?" And he basically lets Misty Kid get attacked by a dog, and that's why she's, missing half her face. And this gets him exiled, and this is where things start getting into, super AU and not, what if. Because of the fact he's gone and I was debating what I was gonna do with, Tiger Claw, I've decided that I'm gonna use Tiger Claw and Redtail as a kind of duo pair, and Tiger Claw's no longer straight up evil, but Redtail's no longer, as good as he was in, canon timeline, so that they're both, morally gray, where Redtail's leaning more, a little bit morally better, and Tiger Claw's leaning a bit more morally bad. Now onto the characters and a tiny bit more description for the main ones that I drew. Okay, let's do all of them. Ready, set, go. Okay, Moss Whisper. Moss Whisper I didn't have much to work off of, because they're just Mosket. They don't really got a personality because they're a child. I made them a lot more shy and made them a healer in this AU because I think it fits their character. Okay, next. Stone Splatter. Didn't really care for the original name that much, and I thought I'd have fun with it because he got the little splatter marks. He doesn't really have a mate, but I'd honestly give him one at some point if I really felt like it. I don't care regardless. He's a lot more free-spirited than he is in canon, but that might just be because of the age, because these guys are being basically about young, middle-aged warriors, whereas in canon he was a senior warrior. Okay, on to Mistyfoot. Mistyfoot has one Misty Paw to explain why, her name exists. We're going to ignore how I low-key forgot about that until I realized, oh frick, I have to add the marking. She doesn't really feel self-conscious about the scar she has, it's more just it sucks because of depth perception. But other than that, she doesn't really have issues. She's dating Cloudy Frost, and that's where she got the flower from. They're cute together, I love them, yeah. Bluestar. She becomes leader, but just not as fast. She really likes her kits, and generally speaking, I don't have her go through the same insane spiral. She definitely has screwed up mental health and has a lot of issues, but it doesn't get as bad as it did in canon, because, she has a bigger support system, and just in general, things didn't go as badly. Oh, also she's bi-curious, because, her and Rosetail tried things out when they were apprentices, because they're like, I don't know if I'm straight, how about we try this out? She is still left undecided, Rosetail is a lesbian. Okay, Thistleclaw, I hate him. He deserves to be exiled. His design does not deserve to be good. All my homies hate Thistleclaw. Anyway, on to Whitestorm. He's a lot more shy in Sayu because his dad got exiled. Generally speaking, he's not the father of Ashfur and, Fern. No. I don't like that in canon, so it's not happening here. Generally speaking, though, he's just a little guy. They're just a little guy. Trust chat.